Hi, welcome to the 5 DESIGN-ATHON design challenge, which is all about replication and improvement of design. This is today's brief, the 5 brief. This is what we'll be working on. As you can see here, this design on the screen is to be improved. It's to be well designed using all the principles of designs. As you can see, this design was wrongly designed. So in this video, we will be improving this design, creating this. So this is what will be created. So if you look on this design and the design which is to be replicated, you would see everything is as the same. You can see this, it is as the same. So this is what will be replicated in today's video. So moving on to this size of the size of this flyer is 1280 by 1004. Yeah, this is the size of this design. So this is the size we will be using for the design. So the background, everything, the image, the background, and these are 3D icon here. I will be putting the link to download them in the video description. You might want to replicate the design as well. So now I will have to import the background from my gallery. Remember, I do say it in my video. If you've been a past viewer of my videos, don't import your image using this plus icon if it is background. Import it using these 3 dots. Once you click on these 3 dots, then you click on use from gallery. Then you locate wherever you have the background you want to use. So this is the background we are using in this design. You can see the background has just been imported. So the background is green color. This is the background. So moving on, you can see the design is blue. So how do we change this to blue? We have to play around the color by clicking on this last icon here by the right hand side of Pixellab. These 2 beneath here, click on it. Then you see this blue. Click on it, then you can change. You can see that this is 118. We achieve this O with 118. Then if you want to increase the saturation, you can increase the saturation as well. Then moving on the design here, you can see we have a lot of images. We have a lot of shapes. So starting from the shape on top here, where the name of the academy is placed. So we just move to shape, then click this shape. Increase the radius a little bit, so it will be placed at the center here. We use the relative position to make sure it is at the center. It is placed at the center. Then we have to import the logo. The logo, you can see at the academy logo. So yeah, I'll put the link to download this as well in the video description. So this is the logo. You can see it is having a black background. So to remove the background, just move to erase color, enable the erase color. Automatically, once you enable erase color, anything white will be erased off. So you have to use the color picker to select the black color, then you check mark. So like that, the black color is removed. So we have to change this to the color which we are using for the design, which is this blue, and reduce the size. So place it here. Then the name of the academy is 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗪𝗔 Academy. We move to font to change the font. The font used for this is 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗪𝗔. Yeah, then we change the color to the blue color which is being used for the design, and close the line spacing a little bit. You close the line spacing a little bit, then place it on top of the white background here. So let's reduce the size a little bit. So on top of the white background. So just like this, we've just created the academy name. So just like that. So moving on the flyer, you can see we have another long shape. So we have to go to shape again, then create this. When creating your design, alignment is an important principle of design. You must make sure it is then followed. Looking vividly on this design, you can see everything by the left hand side of the design. The alignment is okay. So to achieve this, you just put on the green line. So you use the green line instead of taking more time, making sure it is on the same alignment, shifting from one place to another. You just have to enable your green line. Then you set it to make sure it is on the same. Alignment. It is on the same alignment like this. Moving on here, we have the name. We have something written on this white background, which is elevate your online presence. So we have to create this text. Elevate your online presence. Then we'll move on to font to change the font. The font used for this is Monster Medium. and then reduce the size. Then place it on the background where it is to be placed. The color is black. The color used for that is black. So the color used in creating that is black. So let's increase the size a little bit. Then at the front of this white background on which elevate your online presence is being placed, you can see a blue small shape. So we just have to create that. Then change the color to the color of the design. So we just have to bring this here. So moving on the design, you can see we have another test which is unlock the secret to blogging, design, marketing, and monetization. So we have to create that. So new test, unlock the secret to blogging, design, marketing, and monetization. Yeah, this is just this. Then we have to change the font. The font used in creating this is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 black. If I want, I made mistake, 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 black. Let's check that. Yeah, the font used in creating that is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 black. So let's bring this down a little bit so that we can see vividly. So this is the font used in creating this. So we just have to close the line spacing a little bit by increasing the line spacing. So just like this, and make sure it is on the alignment. The alignment is by the side of the green line. Just as I said earlier, that alignment is important, is very important. So moving on this design, you can see we have another shape beneath this test. So moving on to test. If you look vividly the shape I want to create now. If you look vividly, you will see the shape is not having a sharp edge. So when creating this shape, you have to increase the radius a little bit. You have to increase the radius a little bit. Then change the color to the color of the design which we are using, which is the blue color. So just like this. So just like this, and we have a test written on it, which is supercharge your skill and change your online game with just 2,000 naira. Supercharge your skill and change your online game with just 2,000 naira. Okay, this is it. So we'll move on to font to change the font. The family font used in this design, we use a family font 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏. So the font used is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 black, 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗪𝗏 bold, and the medium. So those are the fonts used, and probably the semi-medium font or the medium. So let's try medium for this, and reduce this a little bit. So let's bring this down a little bit. So just like this. Then we place this on top of the shape here. Then close the line spacing a little bit. So just place this on top of this shape. So before I move on, there is an effect on that flyer which was created on top of the blue background. So this blue, just move on to shape like this, then change the shape to this semicircle shape. Then move on to gradient. Then we select this color. To create this, just move on to gradient like this. Click on the plus icon. Click on this. Change this to white, and click on this. You drag this down, changing it to ordinary blue and no color. So just like this. That is how that was achieved. So we'll place this on top of the shape here. Beneath the text. It should be beneath the text. Then reduce the opacity a little bit. So that is that about that. Moving on the design, you can see we have these square shape. So we move on to shape again to create this. We have the option the shape is not the edges are not sharp, so we just have to increase the edges a little bit. Then place it beside the grid line here. So just like this. So just like this, make sure it is on the same alignment as we've been using it earlier. So now you can see at the edge of this square shape there is a 3D blue tick. So that would be import from the gallery. So yeah, this is it. So this, then we reduce the size, then place it at the edge of the shape there. So just like this, so just like that, just to give the design some beautiful things, just to make it beautiful. So moving on is what you will learn, what this course is all about. The flyer we are improving, this is what is written on it. We are improving the flyer with the exact same thing as written on the flyer. So we are maintaining just as the brief said. So now we are going to write a new test. So move on to test. So what you will learn, what you will learn. So we have this, change the font. The font used for this is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗏𝗏. Then we change the color to the design color, which is blue. So let's bring it down on top of this shape and reduce the size. So just like this. So just like this. Then we have the what will be learned in this course. So moving on, you can see we have some square shapes, before the test. So then let's create this. So let's change it to the design color. So just like this, we have to use the grid line to make sure it is well aligned as well. So it should be on the same alignment as W. So just like this, it must be on the same alignment as W. You copy this, then bring it below here. We copy it again. We are creating 5, so copy it again and then bring it below the second one. Copy it again, bring it beneath the third one. Then copy it again for the 5th one and place it beneath the 4th one. So let's check. I think we are able to achieve this. Yeah, we are able to achieve the alignment for this. So it is well aligned. So moving on to what will be learned in the course. So moving on to this, the first one is how to become a successful blogger. So another test, how to become a successful blogger. Yeah, and we move on to font to change the font. The font for this is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗏𝗏 medium. That is the font used for this test, 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗏𝗏 medium. Then we reduce the size for this. The color to black. Then we place it on top of this shape. Beside the 4th square shape, beside this 4th square, this small square we created. So moving on, we copy it just to avoid that we don't assume we are using the same font, the same color, everything is the same as the font. So we just have to copy this, then edit it for the second one. We just have to edit this, creating a blog website with your smartphone. Creating a blog website with your smartphone. So that's the second one. So we place it beside this second square shape. Make sure it is aligned as well. If you look at this is exceeding the shape. So we just have to increase the size is like this. So just like this. Then we'll copy this and edit it into the third one, which is how to monetize a blogging website. So the third one is how to to monetize a blogging website. Then we bring this on top here where it belongs. Copy this, and then the next one we have creating simple designs for your business, which is the next one. Creating simple designs for your business. So that is the fourth one. So we place it beside the next shape. Then we can see it is exceeding the line as well, so we just have to reduce this like we did earlier. Then to the last one, let's bring this to the top a little. Yeah, so let's bring this to the top so that there can be space for the next one. And lastly, we'll copy this and create being an online marketer. Yeah, that is the last. So we'll edit this, being an online marketer. So that is just that. This is the last one on this shape. And we'll place it before the black square shape here. So moving on like this, you can see how we've just created this. So let's increase the size of this a little bit. So just like this is okay. And then move the text up a little bit, right from what you will line upward like this. So let's move this up a little bit. So it does like this. Moving on the design, you can see we have the date. We have the date. Yeah, we have the date here. Let's lock all this to the screen interface to avoid destruction while moving other resources. So just like this. Moving on, you can see we have the date and the time. So to create that, we just have to create another shape. So we create another shape. So move on to shape. Then increase. You can see the shape is not having a sharp edge. So we just have to increase the radius a little bit. Then make sure it is on the same alignment. Then you can see it is on the same alignment as this shape on top here. So make sure it is on the same alignment as this one. So just like this. So make sure it is on the same alignment. Then you can see we have this small shape where the date and time is written. So we just have to create a small shape like this. Then place it here. Let's change the color to the design color, which is blue. Then place it here. You make sure it is at the edge of this like this. So like this. Make sure it is just like this. Then moving on the design. We have this shape below where join us the number and the email is written. The mail is placed. So we just have to create another shape. So just like this, increase the edge, increase the radius a little bit to remove the sharp edge. Then place it like this. Just place it here. Then change the color. You can see the color we have it. So just like this. So you can see the color it is. So just like this. Then we have the image. So we just have to import the image. So this is the image that was used. So place the image here to the back. So you can see how we've strategically placed the image. So let's reduce the size of this. So just like this. Then you can see how we've placed the shape. You can see how we've placed the shape. So let's move all this up a little bit, right from this. Yeah. Let's move all this to the top. So just like this. Yeah. Then this, we just have to bring this down a little bit. This shape, let's bring this down a little bit. Yeah, and edit this shape. Let's enlarge this shape a little bit more. So just like this. So just like this, and bring this down as well a little bit, right from this shape, right here, all this. So we'll bring this down a little bit. So moving on the design, you can see we have this money image. So we bring in that from the gallery. Yeah, and then we place it here. We place it here. Then another one by the left hand side here, we import that as well. So we place this, we place it here. We place this, we place it here by the corner here. So just like that. Then you can see we have this, we have the date. Let's move on to the date. Let's move on to the date. So the date and time, the text for date and time. And time. So just like this. Then we change the font for this. The font for this to _semi-bold. Reduce the size a little bit. Then we bring it down. So just like this. Change this to this center alignment here. Then reduce the line spacing and reduce the size of the text. So we place this on top of this blue surface here, on top of this blue shape here, just as placed on the flyer that is being replicated. So moving on, you can see we have the date, which is 25th May 2024, 9 p.m. prompt. 25th May 2024, 9 p.m. prompt. Then we change the font for this we change the font to constant medium and the color to the flyer color, which is blue. Then reduce the line spacing. We reduce the line spacing. So let's bring this down. Let's bring this down before we resume that, so as to know how big it would be before we reduce the line spacing. So we reduce the size a little bit. Then place it on this white surface. So that is for the time. Then moving on, you can see we have the mail. So the where we have genders now. So we have to create that. So moving on to shape. Then it's more shape. It's more with curved edge. Then we place it on top here. Then we have the WhatsApp logo. So instead of importing the WhatsApp logo, I'm using the Pixellab DG. It's a pro version of Pixellab. I'll be putting the link to a Pixellab in the video description. It's an amazing Pixellab version that has thousands of fonts and some beautiful stickers that you can use. So just click on stickers, then stickers there. So I click on this WhatsApp logo, move on to the waist color to remove the white color, then change the color to the blue color that is being used for the design. So I'm going to bring this down. So this is size. It is white color. And then place it on top of this blue surface here. So yeah, to the next image we have from the sticker as well, we have this message icon. Change the color to white. Bring this down as well and reduce the size. Then place it on top of this blue surface. Then we have to create the contact. The contact is 0915223. So 09152 358689 358689. Then we move on to font to change the font. The font for this is constant medium. Then we bring this down. Then reduce the size and place it beside the WhatsApp logo here. Copy this for the mail, 𝗪𝗲𝗹𝗏𝗪𝗔𝗧𝗖𝗪𝗏 So for this mail, then we bring it beside this message icon logo. but I think we have to reduce the size. Since we reduce the size for this, we have to reduce the size for this as well. Then for this logo, it must not be too much big more than the text. The logo should not be much bigger than the text. Then moving on to this logo as well, we reduce it, then place it beside the contact here. Then we place the leaf, we place it beside here. So we just have to put this beside this box. We have to make sure it is beside this. The alignment must be okay as well. So yeah, then we create the text for join now. So text join us now. We move to font to change the font. The font used for that is 𝗪𝗲𝗧𝗏𝗏 semi-bold. Then we change the color to blue, reduce the size, bring it on top of this white background here. So we place it on top of this white background here. So just like that. Then the name of the host. So the name of the host. I have another image which I will be importing from the design, which is this. So the name of the host. So I'll have to import the image. So this. Then change the color to white. So just like this. Then reduce the opacity. And the name of the host will be placed on this. So host. We move on to font, change the font. The font used for this host is 𝗪𝗛𝗧𝗏𝗏. Then change the color to the blue color. If you look at this, it is not showing well. So just move on to, if the text is not showing well, if the part is being cut away like that, move on to padding to increase the size a little bit like this. So you can see it is now showing well like that. So just like this, you can see. Then the name of the host is 𝗪𝗔𝗧𝗏𝗧. We change the font. The font used for this is 𝗪𝗲𝗕𝗏𝗏. The alignment, center alignment. A color to the blue color, which is being used for the design. Then we'll bring this down. We'll reduce the size to fit in through this. Then place it beneath the host. So just like this. So if you look at this flyer, that was how this flyer was created. So if you should look at the flyer which is being improved, this flyer was followed everything on this flyer. You can see supercharged everything I've written on this flyer. All this what you will learn. That is what is being replicated. That is what is being put in on the flyer that is being improved. So that is my own process of improving the flyer for the Day 5 DESIGN-ATHON design challenge. Please, if you've learned one or two things, you'll find this video helpful. Don't forget to like. If you have any question, comment in the video description, and as well I'll be putting a link in the video description to how you can enhance your design, how you can enhance the image before using it on the design, how you can edit your design with Snapseed and Snap and Lightroom after you've done with the design. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.